just when you think we was going to be in the top spot forever. Unfortunately, in the 91st minute against our game against Pachuca, we got robbed. We got beat by a goal, and now we are down in the number fourth rankings as Austin FC has taken over the top scene. But don't trip, baby. We're going to get back on top because we still got a game this Saturday against Columbia Crew FC at 7 p.m. But, baby, let's get into it. Welcome to the Footy Pod. Max Footy Pod, that is. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're here with the boy Cypher C, giving you all the ups, the downs, and the all-arounds of the Max Footy Pod with my team, the Charlotte FC. So, let's get into it. After almost an hour and 30-minute delay due to inclement weather, bad storms, rain, the game would finally get underway, which would be a very difficult game. Very bad storm, rain, heavy rain. It was us against the weather. It was literally both teams against the weather, which that's no fun for anybody, especially with Charlotte or Panchuca, or should I say Los Tuzos, the Gophers. So it was just not fun for anybody. And I think hopefully this weekend we're expecting better weather. Hopefully it's sunny out. Hopefully we don't get any more delays. But the last couple of games have been delayed literally almost an hour to 2 hours, but at max an hour and 30. But that's what happens when you face one of, Liga MX, top tier Mexican League opponents in Los Tuzos. So let's talk about Los Tuzos, the Gophers, or Panchuca. They were founded in April 16, 1900. One of the oldest teams, I assume, that come out of the Mexican League of Soccer or football, as they like to say over in the other side of the world, or the other side of the pond, football. Like I said, they go by the Gophers. They are a Liga MX, which is literally top tier Mexican football, just like the other two teams of Atlas and, let's see, what was that other team's name? Drew a blank on the other team's name, but just like the other two teams we faced before, this team was no different of being top tier. So we're going to keep on keeping on, and maybe that name will pop up in my head in a minute, but let's get into it. They're from Estudio Hidalgo, which at a capacity rate about 26,000, a little bit bigger than Pumas Unam. There we go, got it. Who's standing at a good 19,000, 20,000 max, but 26,000 capacity. Like I said, I'm starting to think all these teams from Mexico were all founded in April, because so far I have not seen. This one's really old, because this was April. The other two were August. It's good to know who you're going up against and keeping tabs on who you're playing at. Always good of that. But let's keep on going, and we get into the game. Like I said, weather was really bad. And Tuesday's night's game, it was, dude, like I said, it was us, them, both teams against the weather. It was just one of those games where it just was difficult. Not to watch, but difficult to, I understand it was difficult to play in that sort of weather, but I know people are used to work. We've seen American football players, NFL players, so to speak, playing in the snow and inclement weather all the time. But I feel like when it comes to the traveling and the weather, it causes a little bit more issues. But like I said, in the 91st minute of the game, they got a goal off on us, which undeterminedly knocked us down to the 4th seed, and Austin FC is now at the top spot, which I don't see how one game knocked us down so far. We're sitting at 6 points, but like I said, this Saturday at 7, we'll be facing Columbus Crew FC. We're no strangers to Columbus at all. We have faced them many times before, and we're looking to get back on the board, get back up there to that top spot, because we are hungry and we pray for good weather. We pray for good weather, but I got to give credit where credit's due to the team of Panchuca, the Gophers, or Los Tuzos, because even though the weather was bad, they still played their hearts out, played one hell of a game against us. We played one hell of a game given what we got, to the landscape, to the environment, to the whole feel of the atmosphere, which was bad weather, as I might say again. But the better team was prepared. Not that I'm saying my team is bad, but they were more prepared. And it's those goals right at the end that really kill the momentum for you. And my team has done it. Team Smalls has done it against Atlas FC at the 95th minute. I remember that. I talked about that last video, and that's perfectly fine. We've done it, but to have it done back to us, I'm looking at the shoes on the other foot. I'm just like, damn. So that's what that feels like. But don't trip, Tater Chip. In the words of Post Mo, as he always says, we will get back to it. I know Mo is going to have a lot to say. He's been posting his heart out like crazy about Chucky Logano, San Diego FC, Spurs. He's all over the place. You're going to hear from our man Beer about his Manchester United prelim, all that good stuff. But right here in the good old state of North Carolina, Charlotte FC is the place to be, here with me, Cypher C. You like how I did that? Because I will always run it back. But like I said, we face Columbus Crew this Saturday at 7. We're looking to get whipped into shape, get back to that top spot. Even though we dropped down to 4th place in the MLS League Cup, we are not going down without a fight. So hopefully we'll have our game faces on, praying for better weather, sunny, no wind, no rain, just good weather all around, trying to get our team reestablished, relocated, resituated, and get refocused on the task at hand. And let's get back to that number 1 top spot, because after beating 2 out of 3 of the top Liga MX teams, that's an accomplishment worth mentioning. That's something to talk about. There's no reason to hang our heads down after that loss. There's no reason to cry over spilled milk. We just dropped down to 4th place. It's 3 more places below the first spot, which we were holding on to so tight and so dearly. We're going to get back to that, I'm pretty sure. But we got to get past Columbus first. But shout out to Los Tuzos. Y'all came to play. I know that it was almost an hour and 30-minute wait due to the weather, see what it was going to do. I kind of thought that they were going to postpone the game, the way it was storming here so bad, and storming there in Charlotte. I'm only a good hour and 15 minutes away from the city, maybe hour 30 max, depending on traffic and weather. But still, we tried to play a hell of a game. They tried to play a hell of a game, and in the end, they got the best of us and showed why they're one of Mexico's top tier teams. But don't worry, you're going to get the full review of Columbus Crew versus Charlotte FC Sunday. I have still seen nothing on the transfer window side. Kelvin Vargas is gone. Winifred Zaha is gone. But we already got Alan Saint. We got Mohamed Salah coming. I'm going to give you a little quick video about Mohamed Salah and tell you what he's all about, what he's going to bring to the table, as well as seeing where we're going to do for this Saturday's game. And maybe if there's a little rumblings of a transfer, I will give you that. I'll probably drop 2 for you talking about Salah and Alan Saint. But for now, that was your recap of Tuesday night's game. You didn't miss a lot. You didn't miss much. But at the end, we tried our best, but our best wasn't good enough. So congrats to Los Tuzos, the Gophers. Once again, we love this sport. But I am Cypher C in the place to be. I will catch y'all this week and this Sunday for another full review, as well as give you an inside look at Mohamed Salah and maybe an inside look at Alan St. Macklin as well. So stay tuned for that. I'm your Cypher. I will catch you later. I'm out. And always remember to subscribe to the Max Footy Pod as well as the Max Wrestling Podcast on YouTube's, because we go live there every Thursday on Max Wrestling because it's a Thursday thing, but we're going to keep dropping these Max Footy videos hot and heavy. So make sure you like and subscribe and join today. It don't cost a thing, baby. But we will see where we end up in the League Cup after this weekend. So long and goodbye.